What is up, everybody? Raising the bar here, bringing you a NHL 13 center build. I was checking up online. I have my old account here, which was xjasonG93x, and I was just checking up NHL 13 and if anyone had any updated player builds since the game came out, and I don't know, no one did. So I'm gonna post up an updated one. Thing is, I don't know if people whenever they got the game. They could get the game in the summer, make it a summer game, get up Legend 3. And they're using all these player builds from a couple months ago, and they might not like them. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over my center build and my winger builds. Winger builds will be in a separate video. But for now, let's go over our center here. So right now we're rocking a 78 overall, two-way forward. The reason I decide to run a two-way forward is for a few reasons. One, decent offensive stats. Great defensive stats, and pretty good athleticism. So let's start off right here with the deking. We got no boosts, and we're at 80 deking. The reason I did 80 deking and didn't put it up any higher, I've seen people put them up to 85, 87, is I don't tend to deke that much. I mean, I'll do a little dangling up there, see if we can get top shelf shots around people, but it's not really that important to me. Hand eye, I do have a +5 in it. I have hand eye up there for one-timer shots. I tend to be up on the post a lot. Usually cross creases too, waiting for that pass across the ice. Get that nice little one-timer in. It's a good thing to have a decent hand eye. It does make a difference for your player. Offensive awareness. It makes your... some people don't think it does as much. They will just keep their offensive awareness low because it hasn't really ever done anything before. But in NHL 13, what it does is it makes your player more aware of all of his stats at once. I've noticed from a difference of the basic, like the 70 to an 80, or 75 to 80 even, there is a difference between your player's ability to recognize what's going on. He'll have a better knowledge of what's going on around him, the passing, the receiving the pucks back, shooting, all that. He'll get a better boost on him. Two highest stats in here, possible besides the accuracy, is passing and puck control. Two most crucial things when I feel like I'm playing center. Because when I'm a center, I want to get the puck around. I need to get people the puck to get their shots off. So usually we'll run it off on like the wingers, and they'll drop it in them. So passing 87. Can't go any higher. I need it. If you get the higher passing, your guy becomes more aware of passing, and it also makes his passes harder to intercept from other people. So you'll be able to get those one-timer shots off to people with the use of the hand-eye. And puck control, it's another key thing to have. If you have it too low, people will just be able to come in there, poke it right out, no problem. 87, I like to have it maxed out, just so I can know that, at least for my guy, I'm not going to have any problems with him getting or controlling the puck. Slap shot, not worried about in the center. I don't use it. Wrist shot accuracy. I like having a high accuracy, high power, not them being the same though. Reason being, I play against a lot of human goalies. So what you're going to want is accuracy. Because I mean, power you can wobble with that. I've run at 88 and 80 power and it works fine. I just put it at 83 because I had points left. So, with the 88 accuracy, you're going to be able to cock that shot back and get those nice top shelf, mid-range, any corner shots, between the legs, 5-hole, whatever you need. That is more important in playing offense compared to the shot power. You can have great power, but if your accuracy isn't there, you're not going to hit where you want. You're just going to hit it right back to his glove. So that's why I have my power drop down to 83. So it's not a ridiculous amount of power, and it lets him get his shot to go where it wants at a decent speed. Defense. Some of the major stats I picked for two-way forwards being body checking. I mean, it's a center. He's not going to be that big, but I don't want him to be like I go up to someone full speed and I hit him and I just bounce off. So, I mean, I did put up to 71, used the points I could on it, got him some stats. So he actually does knock people over at times. Defensive awareness, discipline, face-offs. Max them out. Easy. They don't require a lot of points. Defensive awareness, I like once again, I sit back in the post. I'm watching for them cherry picking too. If I pick that off, my guy will have a better chance of intercepting their passes, getting better poke checks, all that. Discipline's pretty simple. Higher discipline, less likely your guy is going to get penalized for poke checks, all that other stuff, tripping, any of that. Face-offs, being a center, 87 has one of the highest face-off abilities for your center build with a two-way forward. That's why I chose it mostly, because I want to win this face-offs. If you control the face-offs, you control the tempo of the game. So, with 87, with no boosted even, I could put boosted into it if I want, but I don't. But I feel like I'm comfortable with 87. Shot blocking, stick checking. Stick checking, ridiculous in this game. You can get so much from just boosting up your stick checking some. 85 is, I think, perfect. If I could go higher, I would. I'm not going to waste points on it, on like a booster slot, but if I had extra open, I would. That being because when I'm coming up behind someone, and I have that high defensive awareness and high discipline, I know that there's not going to be a chance that I'm going to be able to get penalized. I mean, there is, but it's a lot lower. Usually I'll tend to be back skating in front of them. So I'll be poking in straight at them and try and get that puck up to my wingers who are sitting up waiting for that puck to come to them. Shot blocking, whenever they're passing around the net, I'll tend to be on the defensive side, watching the center, make sure cross creases don't go past, and if slap shots are coming in from the points from the defenseman, shot blocking is a great thing to have to be able to intercept and shut those shots down and get the puck back up into the offense. Now let's head over here into the athleticism build. This is great. Great, nice, balanced out right here. First two things, acceleration. 90 acceleration. It makes a huge difference in this game. That's why people run grinder builds. Just so they can beat out the defenseman, just so they can get those cheap little cut one shot and then top shelf down or whatever. Any of those easy shots so they can get past and have that one-on-one or one-on-no situation. So that's why I'm running 90. I want my guy to be able to get past them and keep up with some of them faster players. Agility, also 85. That being, I want my guy to be able to have those abilities to cut past the players and deke and all those other well-rounded abilities that I'm going to need as a center. I want to get up, get past their defenders, get the puck back, get it around, and get the shots off. Balance, I'm at 79. My guy, I believe, is 5'10", 185 pounds. So with the balance, I'm a little shorter guy and I'm a little bit lighter, so I don't want my guy being able to get hit so easily and just go flying across. If I have at least some, I can put up against some of them hits, but if I'm getting hit by a defenseman, I'm going to go down. Because usually defensemen are rocking 6'2", 6'3", 200 pounds plus easy. So I mean, they're going to hit me over, not a problem. That's why I have the agility high, so I'll be able to get around them and get onto the net. Endurance, speed, and strength. So endurance is another very key factor in this. Endurance being, you want your guy to be able to last that full period with no visible strain of him going on the ice. Like nothing, you don't want him slowing down, you don't want his power to go down, you don't want any of that. You want him performing at the top of his ability the entire time. That's why you're rocking 90 endurance. So your guy, you know that you can push your guy and sprint him out on all that ice and he's not going to get tired by the end of it. Speed, going with the acceleration, is once your acceleration starts to max out, then your speed of your guy kicks in. You have the ability to fly down the ice, do those, come in, go up to the blue line, cut back, cross to the center, get those shots off. Anything that you need. If you need to get back to where someone's getting on a breakaway, you have that high speed that you can get back and stop up that player. And then strength, this goes along with just my wrist shot. Since I don't have a great wrist shot power, I only put it up to 72. I didn't have any points. I thought the rest of these points were more important. So with 72, you're also going to be able to hit harder and shoot better, which will overall extremely help your player. So let's keep these changes and let's go check out what my guy's height, weight, and all that stuff is. Also, I'm free agent, not currently with the team, but anyway. Let's go to my pro and edit pro. Go to my center. Alright, so like I said, I believe he's 5'10", 185. I'm not so certain, but we'll check it out real quick. Okay, and alright, sweet. So my guy, actually 6 foot 200 pounds. So I guess I did end up bumping his height up a little bit and his weight to counteract some of that height to hit ratio. Because the more you weigh, obviously you're gonna get hit harder. So I mean, I'm gonna keep him at 6 foot because I haven't had any problems at all with him being 6 foot or 200 pounds. I've been playing with this build a lot. It's probably the one I've been playing since I got my legend card, superstar card, and just been practicing with it to make sure it's the best I could do. Now for my equipment, I am running the pre-order pack, and I'm running the open curve here. The reason being, I like taking higher shots. I don't want to take this. It's a little bit too much for me. Neutral, I mean, it's accurate. That's if you're going for like the chest shots, but if you're a defender, this is where you want your heal, because the reason being, you want to hit those low passes, or not low passes, low shots. You're going to take the low shots from the outside corner, cause the goalie to freeze up on the rebound, and have your wingers pick up your shot and get you the assist. But since I'm playing a forward position center, I want to be able to take those higher shots, snipe it past the goalie, get past his glove. So we're going to keep with that. Skates, pre-order pack, rocking the 11s. It's a nice balance between them all. With the 9s, you get a lot of agility, not a lot of speed. 13s, you get a lot of speed, not a lot of agility. 11s, I just feel comfortable. It's a happy medium. You're getting the best of both worlds there. Don't think anything else has a really effect on my guy. Pretty much no. But so that's what my build is, guys, for my center. I'm not sure. I don't think I can go in to show you some of my stats because I don't have a team currently right now. But I was going, my plus minuses were over 30, 40 plus minus easy just for a couple games. Usually rocking 2 to 3 points per game easy as a center, picking up the assist, getting the occasional goal. Good games, you can push forward 4 or 5 points even. So once again, guys, this is just my recommendation for all you players who are hitting that Legend 3 and you're seeing builds from a couple months ago and you're thinking, well, has anything changed? Does anyone actually else put any time into this to make that better build? So that's my build, guys. If you want more, be sure to subscribe, like the video, and alright guys, have a good